welcome back. And of course, just 31 minutes, just only 29 minutes to the top of the hour, and that is of 9 a.m. We are still in here, the Christmas roller coaster, and of course, still Martha Katsime and Enid Kunda. Well, how is your day like today morning? Did you have showers of rain? I heard from our home there was rain.
Oh wow.
And there is rain. For some people are experiencing rain. Will definitely don't think just because you're in your space of sunshine. But anyway, I like the fact that yesterday we did have a little bit of rain right there in the evening, in around noon. Yeah, it was noon, where we expressed that. That is a little bit shower of Christmas blessings. But we hope today is going to be a very brilliant day. The sun is going to be out, not so much, but just a little bit for the mood for Christmas. Hoping that you already you already have your shoes on,
dancing shoes.
And like you're ready to see how the day goes, not to spend. Because I believe people are not going to. I actually forgot some of the places that should be open, restaurants and hotels.
That's a must.
Places like Java's, KFC.
That's a must. These are operational today.
Definitely people are going to be spending, because I mean, people don't want to go in the kitchen and have that smoke. They want to come
today
from church
and go straight. Where some people want to eat,
nice food, the different, you want Chinese, different cuisines. So it is good. It is good. So if you have a restaurant and or hotel, please prepare nice food. Okay, don't put panado.
And by the way, give people discounts.
Give people discounts
and offers. Maybe if they buy this, they get this.
Different. The Java's has, KFC has, so you could have a discount. Buy like a plate, 3 plates. Buy like you get them two sodas. Something like that for you to celebrate with them, as a way of giving back to their services. That is it. About Christmas. So hotels and restaurants, clinics, mobile money,
they should please be.
Those are the places that we need for now, because we need to transact, people need to eat, people need services, health, emergencies. So really, I believe those are one of the things. If I had a shop, if I had a clinic, trust me, I would be seated right there waiting for my first victim to come in.
Is it a victim or a patient?
We've heard of stories, sorry to bring up this one, of where a coffin maker was found in the hospital removing drips off people, so that he can make money.
Really?
Yeah. People have gone all the way to do that.
People are struggling.
People are struggling, but people have done crazy things to get to where they are. Of course, that is it for the Christmas fiesta roller coaster that is taking us. Belinda, I don't know the right word to use in Uganda. I'm going to learn every day.
You have to.
You
have to. So now please say Merry Christmas.
About right now we're joined with Andrew, and of course he is at the Rufra, the very place where people are really you can see very many people are gathered there. So we would like him to give us some information, what is happening there. People buying, how much is the meat banange? Very well. Andrew, how are you there? How is the place right there?
Thank you, Marcia and Enid, and definitely coming live here at the Abattoir just next to the Port Bell Road. And of course, we are taking a look at the holiday hustle and of course showcasing the business brilliancy. And of course, there is quite an amount of activities that are happening to this place. And of course, I'm in the Abattoir, and at this point in time, I'm joined with PR, the public relations officer of this particular abattoir, and she's going to be taking us through what are the expectations of the turnout of the consumers today. Good morning, Madam Aisha. How are you today?
Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen watching Smart TV. Merry Christmas to everyone there. For us, we say we are very ready, and we started way back yesterday. Sales are going on. People are so excited. They are buying. Vis-a-vis the quarantine, I would say we received whatever we wanted, like people Since we work in cattle corridors, different cattle corridors, I made so we got whatever we wanted from the communities, from those who sell to us, and our prices have been very good. Our sales yesterday were not very bad compared to the other year, and I'm expecting more sales today, and you've seen people have already started coming in to buy, though most of them have gone to the villages, but we shall try to manage with these ones who stayed behind, and I'll say we shall manage.
Well, don't you think people could be, there could be some sort of fear, last time we had a discussion about the cattle disease, the anthrax, how are people handling that?
Like media houses say, yes, quarantine is here, but most people cannot do minus meat. Indeed, we've sold and we are still selling. I'm thinking we are only looking at places where the anthrax diseases are not, so the rest can come in and buy. So I'm saying no, we are not any scared. We have vet doctors in place and people are buying. Yes.
So I'm assuming we have some surplus of the meat supply. How are we looking towards making sure that that meat doesn't overstay?
For us as business people, we are always ready to receive losses and receive. At times we make losses, sometimes we don't. Like this time round, you see, we still have surpluses in the slaughterhouses, but at the end of the day, we shall not have meat. Rest assured, we have customers who come and buy in bulk, and those who are coming now to buy in kilos. We put a specific place for them to buy in kilos, then we have those in the slaughterhouses who take in bulk. So I would say we shall sell whatever we have.
All right, you can take us through the busy areas, most especially. And of course, this is Smart Means Business. We are, of course, taking a look at the holiday hustle. Of course, majority of the people waking up to work. So this is the trip we are having shortly. As you can really see, there is quite a lot of people making huge transactions, and you have to be quite very careful as we can observe. So what is taking place here?
Right here, most of the borders, you say they're only parking. They are only waiting for the meat from inside. So most of them came with their own customers, and they're waiting to park and take. And the rest are coming in to buy. Like I said, inside here, we do more of bulk than selling in kilos, apart from the goats. As we enter here, you realize that most of the goat meat, they cut in kilos, then sell to people.
Okay, this is quite beautiful. Probably...
remaining place you see outside, we only sell in kilos. But this other inside part is where we sell to those who are taking in butchers. Okay. So that is the difference.
And we have a little trip inside here. Smart Means Business, and we are definitely taking a look at the sales. As you can definitely see, quite huge kilos of meat that are being put here. I can see quite a lot of meat here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have we have all types of qualities of meat inside here, and you can see today at least they can even give you a kilo when you come inside here. But yesterday we were only selling bulk in these two slaughterhouses. You can take any bit of the meat you want, and when you talk about the qualities, we have a stamp because we have vet doctors in place. We have 6 vet doctors in this very place. So rest assured, when you see that stamp, that is quality meat. You just have to come in and buy.
All right, that's very interesting. So maybe you can take the viewers through what the prices are standing at like.
Okay, for yesterday our prices for those who are taking to butchers who are buying from us, our prices were 12,000, and those who are selling from outside, I mean the stores we put outside there, who are selling 14,000. But here you can go as far as 12,000 per kilo of meat. Then goat's meat is 15,000. So our prices did not change.
So which seems to be having quite a higher demand in such a time?
The butchers.
I mean, like the goat's meat and the beef.
Definitely the cow's meat has the biggest demand compared to the goat's meat. You know, goat's meat has its own customers. Most of the whites, the Indians, rather the Pakistanis, the Malaysians, the Sudanese, they prefer goat's meat. And perhaps goat's meat is more expensive. If it's a family, they cannot take 2 kilos. They would want to take meat because it's more than goat's meat. In terms of the price, again, goat's meat is a little bit high.
Very beautiful. I think we need to get out of here before we get smeared with blood. But that is the situation, as you can actually clearly see. Quite a lot of business. So I think, let's. So we're having a trip to the stalls, getting to observe the business activity that is happening in this particular area. And as you can see that there is some good demand. despite the fact that some of the people actually travel to the village, but we are still taking a look at that. All right.
We also have stores of offers, like we said, we give them specific stores where they sell from, but they usually sell from inside there.
The offers, eh?
Yeah, the offers. So this is their space.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful trip within the abattoir here, and of course observing how the businesses are running. Maybe we could go back a little bit there, and we wind this discussion up. We are following up, getting to see how the business is really running.
Have gone down as up to 2,500 a kilo of offals compared to the normal price of 6,000. So I'm saying whoever is there watching Smart TV, please come and buy meat. Don't do without meat. Offals as cheap as 2,500 and meat is as cheap as 14,000. Don't stay minus meat. Our meat is good. We don't have arthritis anywhere. Our meat is certified with the vet doctors. So please come and buy from us.
Okay. That's quite a very beautiful. I'm trying to be very careful not to be smeared with meat.
And we also have chicken as well, because we cannot do meat minus chicken. Maybe we'll go to them as well.
All right. Having a trip to, of course, to the different activities that are happening, people transacting in meat, goat's meat.
Stores of chicken, because people would also want to buy chicken on top of the meat. And I don't know what exactly their prices were. Enkoko zameka. He's saying 40,000, 35, depending on what you want, because they have both local and broilers. They have local and broilers, then they're off layers as well. So it's business booming in the market. Whatever price you want is what we give you. We also have those ones which are already slaughtered. You just take home cut, cook. That is what we do.
Okay. Maybe another aspect here, if we are to compare last year and this year's stand-up, how is it like? How is it faring out?
For us in the business entity, we see each year being better than the past one. Okay. And I'm saying this year is quite better than last year, because the 2 years we've passed through more of COVID, and this same round we don't have COVID. People have come, they've given us animals. I'm saying, yeah, this year is quite better than the other year, but as business people, we always want to get more profits. I'm thinking at the end of the day, by tomorrow, we shall be calculating on our profits we've gotten. But right now, I only say we've sold and we are still selling. Dear customers out there, please come and buy meat. We are still very open. The place is very convenient. We have ample parking, and everyone is welcome to come and buy from us. Don't say outside. Don't say we don't have parking. We don't charge for parking. Just come in. Come and buy from us. You are very welcome, and we thank you so much, Smart 24, for always buying from us, for always coming to us. Without media, we cannot have business.
We understand, really. So we should actually expect the people to increase a little bit in the day as time goes on.
We expect
people to increase, to coming in late in the day.
Talk now, this is the pitch time we have. By midday, we shall not be having so many customers. That is why you see offers right now gone down as 2,500. But on a normal day, we charge offers 6,000. So the prices are going down, and that goes even to the hoops and the rest of the cuts of the meat. Someone is saying, you're welcome. Please come and buy from us. We are very open, and we are open every day. It doesn't stop today. Every day, wherever you come here, you'll get us open.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful insight right there as we're observing the situation here at the abattoir next to Port Bell Road. And the turn-up is fairly fine as compared to last year, as Madam Asher's mentioned. And of course, it explains a report that was released about people's incomes, probably disposable incomes increasing as of 2023. And of course, a nation that has been faced with inflation, which is currently standing at 9.5%. So definitely it shows you that the inflation is being dealt with. The central bank maintaining its bank rate, that is at 9.5%, is quite proving to be fair. Of course, managing the inflation at about 7.5% as of November 2023. Well, that is it for what is happening right now, and I will definitely be joining you again. Probably I'm going to be heading now to downtown. I'm going to rush there and take a look at how's business like. But of course, when I was making a trip there, 6:45 a.m. in the very early morning, it seemed to be a little bit calm, but Well, let's see, after about 1.5 hours, what is really happening in there. Well, let me take you back to studio to plot 42 Nile Avenue. That is with Enid and Masi Katsime.
Well, of course, thank you for that beautiful report right there, Andrew. And of course, I am actually surprised by the prices. 12,000, you know, in the Abattoir, 14,000. The highest is a kilo is 14,000, 12,000.
Is it offers?
Yes, and the offers 2,000. Come on, people. We're
Go and buy the meat.
At least buy offers.
Today, make it a point.
Buy offers. Buy offers. Okay, if other things have failed.
No, but
other things have failed.
Even the quarter of meat, at least do a quarter. But no, guys, on a serious note, please, can't buy the meat. Eat. Today is the day.
So you've had certified that the meat is certified. There is no anthrax. So please go and buy yourself a half or a kilo and celebrate with family. Na ye nkoko zozi say na nyo 40,000, 35,000. Wow.
And you'll be shocked if at all in the abattoir it's 40. So how about in this, residential areas? It could be 50.
The retail shops. Well, of course, Andrew was there to give us. You saw how people are crowded. I think people were there as early as 6. Maybe late as 6:45. Maybe in the late hours of 6:45, maybe 50, and they were ready because the scaffold is there. But like she said, by midday, the turn-ups are going to be low.
Yes, by midday everyone is done. Most guys are now doing the final touches, or some are just beginning, but food is already at home. So obviously you expect that. So right now this is the time people have to, maximize the, is it strategies and what? Take your muntu wabweru asikaba and to bring them by force, let them come and buy. Yes.
Yeah. The meat is there. Is it in plenty? Tell you is there. We go and buy. Okay, unless you're a vegetarian.
And those out there, those home, you guys were a bit scared. Anthrax thing. So they've now confirmed the meat is good. So please go and buy your meat. Eat your meat.
Well, of course, to our comparisons of last year and the inflation and all that, at least this year it's a bit calmer. The inflation was reduced, so definitely that is why we have affordable. The thing about the festive season, because do you know why they reduce the prices? Because the demand is there and people buy in huge amounts. You buy 5 kilos, 10 kilos. So organic one, you get profits in one way or the other. So imagine now a kilo is at 12,000 for goat's meat. Goat's meat not so much. People do consume beef, cattle, compared to goats, because it has a little much more flesh, and people want. That's what people relate to. So imagine now a kilo is at 14. It's 12,000. Yeah,
it could be in the abattoir it's 12, so obviously outside it could be 15.
15, which is just an increase of only how much? 1,000. 1,000, because normally I usually buy a kilo at 14,000.
So obviously today it could be 16 maybe.
Not so much.
But not so much.
So the people at the abattoirs get more than those ones. Because people now know abattoirs. It's it's affordable. No, not relaxed, but affordable. Go and buy my 10 kilograms, 12,000 each. So there is a way they get profits out of it, because people are like, this hours. I thought people wouldn't make it, but wow, I love the turn up.
So people are really buying the
meat and offers being at 2,000 from 4,000, 6,000. You can imagine. You people. So this is the time for you to really go and make something. Because if now at the abattoir it's 2,500, because normally I used to buy offers way back home. There was at 4,000. So at least they're going to be at maybe 6K, the normal price.
7 maybe.
The normal price. Well, of course, as you saw right there, that is the situation at the abattoir. So hoping you're making your way there. making your way there and you stock, put in your refrigerator. In our language, karira.
The one for tomorrow.
Or karira, you dry the meat so that you keep cutting small. Well, of course, we are just 9 minutes to the top of the hour, and that is of 9 a.m. But of course, I just remind you, this is Smart Men's Business. You're always here
to drive your business.
Yeah, regardless whether rain, whether sunshine, whether we're in winter or not. Fetuja, we give you what is happening around in Uganda, and of course away from Uganda, East Africa, and of course globally. Well, we're going to go for a short breather, and we shall be right back to give you more information of what is happening. Like he had said, downtown. We're going to be seeing how it is happening in downtown.
Smart 24